morning children. Hearty welcome to our online class. Class 8 Subject Science. Today in this session we are going to see Unit 5, that is Atomic Structure. A topic called Fundamental Particles. Right? I think you all know what is meant by an atom. An atom is a minute particle which cannot be seen through our naked eye. And what are all the fundamental particles of an atom? They are proton, electron and neutron. And do you know what is the charge of all these fundamental particles? Yes, proton is a positively charged particle and electron is a negatively charged particle, while neutron is neutral in charge, which means it does not have any charge at all. So during the year 1878, a scientist called Sir William Crookes, while doing an experiment using a discharge tube, he found certain visible rays traveling between two metal electrodes. These rays are known as Crookes rays or cathode rays. The discharge tube used in the experiment is now referred as Crookes tube, or more popularly known as cathode ray tube. So with the help of this picture we can able to learn the experiment or how he did this experiment. Cathode ray tube is a long glass tube which is filled with completely gas and it is completely sealed at both the ends. It consists of two metal plates which do act as electrodes and they are connected with the high voltage. The electrode which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery is said to be cathode, while the electrode which is connected to the positive terminal is said to be anode. There is a side tube which is connected to a pump, and the pump is used to lower the pressure inside the discharge tube. So do you know, electricity when passes through air, it removes the electrons from the gaseous atoms and produce ions, and it is said to be electrical discharge. Now let us see discovery of electrons, right? When high electric voltage of 10,000 volt or more is applied to the electrode of a discharge tube containing air or any gas at atmospheric pressure, no electricity flows through the air. However, when high voltage of 10,000 volt is applied to the electrodes of discharge tube containing air or any gas at a very low pressure of about 0.001 millimeter of mercury, a greenish glow is observed on the walls of the discharge tube behind the anode, and this observation clearly shows some invisible rays coming from the cathode, and hence these rays are said to be cathode rays, and they have named these rays as the electrons. Now let us see what are all the properties of cathode rays. Cathode rays travel in a straight line from cathode towards anode, and these rays are made up of material particles which have mass and kinetic energy, and these rays are deflected by both electric and magnetic fields, and they are negatively charged particles, and the nature of the cathode rays does not depend upon the nature of the gas which it is filled inside the tube or the cathode used. And now let us move into the discovery of proton. The presence of positively charged particles in the atom has been precisely predicted by Goldstein based upon the conception that the atom, being electrically neutral in nature, should possess positively charged particle to balance the negatively charged electrons. And Goldstein repeated the cathode ray experiment by using a perforated cathode. On applying a high voltage under low pressure, he observed a faint red glow on the wall behind the cathode. Since these rays originated from the anode, they were called anode rays or canal rays or positive rays. Anode rays were found as a stream of positively charged particles. And now let us see what are all the properties of anode rays. Anode rays travel in straight line just like the cathode rays, and they are made up of material particles, and they are deflected by the electric and magnetic fields. Since they are deflected towards the negatively charged plate, they consist of positively charged particles, and the properties of anode rays depends upon the nature of the gas taken inside the discharge tube, and the mass of the particle is the same as that of the atomic mass of the gas taken inside the discharge tube. And now let us move into the discovery of neutron. During the year 1932, James Chadwick discovered another fundamental particle, that is neutron. And now let us see what are all the properties of neutron. Neutron is a neutral particle, which means it does not have any charge at all, and it has mass equal to that of a proton, that is 1.6 into 10 power minus 24 grams. So the mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 28 grams, while the mass of proton is 1.6 into 10 power minus 24 gram, while the mass of neutron is 1.6 into 10 power minus 24 grams. And their charge is, electron is negatively charged particle, while proton is a positively charged particle, and neutron does not have any charge at all. So in our today's session, we have seen what are all the fundamental particles of an atom, that is proton, electron and neutron, how these fundamental particles have been discovered. And now let us move into today's home fun. Your first question, who discovered electron? And your second question, who discovered neutron? And the third question, what are all the properties of cathode rays? Thank you children. Have a nice day.